The rain had started without warning. Soft at first, then heavy, like the sky was finally letting go of something it had been holding for years. Anya stood outside the old house, her suitcase beside her, her hand frozen in the air before knocking. Her heart was beating too loudly. Every sound felt bigger than her courage. She whispered to herself, "Just breathe, it's only a house." But it wasn't only a house. It was memories. It was first love. It was heartbreak. She knocked. The door opened slowly. Raya stood there. For a moment, neither of them moved. Time felt confused, like it didn't know which year to choose. Raya's eyes widened slightly. Anya. Anya swallowed. Hi. That single word carried 10 years of silence. Rhea stepped back automatically. You're here. Anya nodded. Your mother called, she said the house is being sold. I thought I should come. Rhea opened the door wider. Come in. Anya walked inside, and the familiar smell of old wood and jasmine hit her like a wave. Her chest tightened. Everything looked smaller than she remembered. Or maybe she had grown. Rhea closed the door behind her. The sound echoed between them. Silence. Anya placed her suitcase near the wall. So this is it. Rhea forced a smile. It hasn't changed much. Anya looked around. Yes, it has, it feels quieter. Rhea looked at her. Maybe it's been waiting. Anya's eyes flickered toward her, but she said nothing. They walked into the living room slowly, like strangers trying to remember how to be familiar. Anya touched the edge of the table. I used to sit here and watch you make tea. Rhea smiled faintly. And you used to complain that I added too much sugar. You still do. Some habits refuse to leave. Some memories, too. Rhea looked down. Anya sat on the couch. It creaked under her weight the same way it used to. She closed her eyes for a second. Rhea spoke softly. I didn't think I'd ever see you here again. Anya opened her eyes. I told myself I wouldn't come, but then I dreamed about this house, about you. Rhea's voice shook. What did you dream? Anya hesitated. That we never said goodbye. Rhea inhaled sharply. They both sat a small distance between them, like an invisible wall built from fear. Rhea whispered, How long are you staying? 2 days. Only 2. I'm not sure I'm strong enough for more. Rhea nodded slowly. That's honest. Silence again. Anya broke it. How is your family? They're fine, busy, always busy. And you? Rhea smiled sadly. I learned to look busy too. Anya studied her face. You look tired. So do you. Life did that. Yes, life. Their eyes met and something unspoken passed between them. Rhea stood up. I'll make tea. Anya watched her walk into the kitchen, every step awakening a memory. She whispered. She still walks the same. In the kitchen, Rhea's hands shook as she held the kettle. Her voice trembled, even though Anya couldn't hear her. Why now? Why after all this time? Anya followed her silently and leaned against the doorframe. You always made tea when you were nervous, Anya said. Rhea turned. You always noticed. I still do. Rhea looked away. I don't deserve that. Anya walked closer. Don't decide that for me. Their closeness made the air heavy. Rhea poured water into 2 cups. Milk? Yes. 2 sugars. Always. Rhea smiled weakly. Some things truly don't change. They carried the cups back to the living room. Anya took a sip. It tastes the same. Rhea whispered. So does the silence between us. Anya lowered her cup. Do you hate me? Rhea looked shocked. No, never. Then why does it feel like we're standing on opposite sides of a wall? Because we built it. Together. Yes, with fear. Anya nodded slowly. I was afraid you forgot me. Rhea's voice broke. I was afraid you stopped loving me. Anya looked at her, tears forming. Love doesn't disappear, it only gets buried. Rhea wiped her eyes quickly. We were young, we didn't know how to fight. We could have learned. Yes, but we ran instead. Anya stood and walked toward the staircase. May I? Rhea nodded. It's still your house, too. Anya placed her hand on the railing. I carved our initials here once. Rhea smiled faintly. I never removed them. They walked upstairs slowly. Anya stopped near the wall where photos were once hung. They're gone. I packed them. Why? I couldn't throw them away. Anya looked at her. Where are they? In my room. They stood still. Rhea hesitated, then said, Do you want to say? Anya whispered, Yes. They entered Rhea's room. It was simple, clean, quiet. Rhea opened a drawer and pulled out a small stack of photos. She handed them to Anya. Anya's hands trembled as she looked at them. There they were, smiling, holding hands secretly, laughing like the world didn't exist. Tears fell onto the photos. Rhea whispered, I kept them because I needed proof that it was real. Anya looked at her. It was always real. Rhea's voice cracked. Then why did we let it go? Anya stepped closer. Because love is brave, but we were. Their eyes locked. For a moment, it felt like the past and present had finally met. And neither of them knew whether to run or finally stay. Anya slowly placed the photos back into Rhea's hands. Her voice was soft, almost breaking. You kept everything. Rhea nodded. I tried to move on, I tried to pretend you were just a chapter, but you were never just a chapter, you were the whole story. Anya closed her eyes for a moment. All these years I thought I was strong because I survived without you, but now I realize I was only surviving because I never let you go. Rhea looked at her. Then why did you leave? Anya's breath became heavy. Because loving you felt like fighting the whole world, and one day I got tired of fighting alone. Rhea whispered, You were never alone. Anya opened her eyes. You never said that. Rhea took a step closer. I didn't know how, my family, their expectations, their fear, it wrapped around my courage until I forgot how to breathe. Anya's eyes filled with tears. So we both stayed silent, and silence became our goodbye. Rhea nodded slowly. Yes. They stood there, so close yet still separated by years of pain. Rhea spoke again. When you left, I waited for you to come back. Every sound of footsteps, every knock, I hoped it was you. Anya whispered. I stood outside this house once after leaving. I wanted to come back inside and tell you not to let me go, but I was afraid you wouldn't stop me. Rhea's voice broke. I would have. Anya looked at her in disbelief. You would have. Yes, even if my hands were shaking, I would have held you. Tears rolled down Anya's cheeks. So many years wasted just because we didn't speak. Rhea gently wiped her own tears. Maybe they weren't wasted, maybe they were teaching us how precious this moment is. Anya smiled faintly. You always tried to find hope in pain. Rhea smiled back sadly. And you always pretended you were stronger than you were. Anya exhaled slowly. I missed us talking like this. Rhea nodded. I missed hearing your voice say my name. There was a pause. Anya whispered, Rhea. Rhea's heart skipped. Yes. Anya hesitated. Do you still feel something? Rhea's eyes softened. I never stopped. Anya swallowed hard. Neither did I. The air between them shifted, heavy with truth. Rhea stepped back slightly, nervous. We should go downstairs, my mother will be back soon. Anya nodded. Yes, of course. They walked down together, slower than before. In the kitchen, Rhea leaned against the counter. Are you hungry? Anya shook her head. Just tired. Tired of traveling. Tired of carrying memories. Rhea looked at her. Then put them down, at least while you're here. Anya looked into her eyes. Can I? Rhea whispered. Yes, with me you can. Anya sat at the table. Rhea brought her a glass of water. Their fingers brushed accidentally. Both froze. Rhea pulled her hand back quickly. Sorry. Anya smiled softly. You still apologize for feelings. Rhea looked away. Some habits refuse to leave. Anya drank the water slowly. This house still holds us in its walls. Rhea nodded. It remembers who we were before fear touched us. Anya looked around. Do you ever wish we could go back? Rhea answered honestly. No, I wish we could go forward, but without lies. Anya smiled. That sounds better. Footsteps were heard outside. Rhea straightened. My mother. Anya's heart tightened. The door opened. Rhea's mother entered with grocery bags. Oh, Anya, you're here. Anya stood politely. Yes, Auntie. Her mother smiled warmly. It's been so long, you've grown. Anya replied softly. So have you. Rhea watched them, nervous but hopeful. Her mother placed the bags down. Stay for dinner, we rarely have guests now. Anya hesitated. Rhea spoke quietly. Please. Anya nodded. I'd like that. That one word made Rhea's heart feel lighter. They helped in the kitchen together, side by side like old times. Rhea whispered, This feels strange. Anya smiled. Strange but familiar. Their shoulders brushed gently. Rhea's mother watched them from a distance, thoughtful but silent. Later, they sat at the dining table. The atmosphere was calm, but emotions were restless. Rhea's mother spoke. It's nice seeing you both together again. Anya and Rhea exchanged a small glance. Yes, Anya said. It is. After dinner, Anya stepped outside to the porch. The rain had stopped. Rhea followed her. The air smelled fresh. Anya spoke quietly. I was afraid of coming here. Rhea stood beside her. So was I. But now, Rhea looked at her. Now I'm afraid of you leaving again. Anya closed her eyes. I don't want to run anymore. Rhea whispered. Then don't. Anya looked at her. Stay with me tonight, just talk, no decisions, no promises. Rhea nodded slowly. I can do that. They sat on the porch steps, shoulder to shoulder, watching the sky. Anya spoke. We loved each other in silence once. This time let's try honesty. Rhea smiled through tears. I've been waiting my whole life to hear that. The night grew quieter, the kind of quiet that feels full instead of empty. The porch light glowed softly, wrapping them in a gentle warmth. Anya hugged her knees to her chest. Do you remember how we used to sit like this, counting stars and making promises we were too young to understand? Rhea smiled faintly. I remember you always said the brightest star was the bravest one. And you said the bravest star was the loneliest. Rhea nodded. I was talking about us. Anya turned to her. We were never lonely when we were together. Rhea looked at her hands. I was lonely because I loved you and I was afraid to let the world see it. Anya sighed softly. I was lonely because I loved you and I wanted to shout it out. They both laughed quietly, a small laugh mixed with tears. Rhea whispered. We were so different, yet loving the same way. Anya leaned her head against Rhea's shoulder for a brief moment, then pulled back, unsure. Rhea didn't move away. I still remember the way your heartbeat sounded, Anya said. It always made me feel safe. Rhea closed her eyes. And your voice always made me feel brave. They sat in silence again. Anya spoke slowly. Did you ever love someone after me? Rhea took a deep breath. No, I tried, I went on dates, I smiled, I pretended, but my heart always felt like it was waiting for someone who never showed up. Anya's voice trembled. I married someone once. Rhea looked at her sharply, pain flashing in her eyes. Married? Yes, it didn't last, it was kind, but it wasn't love. Rhea swallowed. Did you love them? Anya shook her head. I loved the idea of peace, not the person. Rhea whispered. Does it still hurt? Anya nodded. Yes, but not because it ended. It hurts because I knew I was lying to myself. Rhea reached out slowly, placing her hand near Anya's, not touching yet. You deserved honesty, even from yourself. Anya finally placed her hand over Rhea's. So did you. Their fingers intertwined gently, not rushed, not desperate, just certain. Rhea's voice broke. I missed this. Anya whispered. Me too. They stayed like that for a long time, letting the years dissolve between their hands. Later, Anya stood up. I should go to bed, tomorrow will be heavy. Rhea nodded. You can use the guest room, it's ready. Anya paused. You kept it. Rhea smiled faintly. I always hoped you might come back. Anya looked at her, emotions flooding her face. They walked inside together. At the guest room door, they stopped. Anya spoke softly. Good night, Rhea. Rhea hesitated, then said. Good night, Anya, and thank you for coming back. Anya smiled. Thank you for still being here. The door closed slowly between them, but this time it didn't feel like separation. It felt like patience. That night, Anya lay awake, staring at the ceiling. Every memory replayed like a quiet film. She whispered to the darkness. Maybe love never left, maybe it was just waiting. In the other room, Rhea sat on her bed, holding the bracelet Anya had once given her. Her eyes closed as she whispered, "Please don't disappear again." Morning arrived softly. Sunlight filtered through the curtains. Anya stepped outside her room and found Rhea already awake, sitting in the living room with a cup of tea. "You're up early," Anya said. Rhea smiled. "I couldn't sleep." "Me neither." Rhea handed her a cup. "2 sugars." Anya smiled. "Always." They sat together. Anya spoke after a moment. "I leave tomorrow." Rhea's smile faded slightly. "I know. But I don't want to leave like before." Rhea looked at her. "Then don't leave with silence." Anya nodded. "Promise me something." "What?" "Whatever happens, we speak, even if it hurts." Rhea nodded. "I promise." They spent the day going through the house. In the storage room, they found old notebooks. Anya picked one up. "My handwriting." Rhea smiled. "You used to write poems about courage. And you used to hide them in your books. Because they made me feel seen." Anya opened one and read softly. "Love is not loud. It is the courage to stay. When leaving is easier." Rhea closed her eyes. "You were always wiser than you believed." Anya looked at her. "So were you." They moved to the backyard. The old tree still stood tall. Anya touched its trunk. "We carved our names here." Rhea nodded. "I come here when I feel lost." Anya whispered, "Maybe we were never lost, just separated." Rhea looked at her. "Then let's stop being separated." Anya hesitated. "Rhea, what if we try and fail again?" Rhea replied calmly, "Then we fail honestly, together." Anya smiled through tears. "That's all I ever wanted." They stood under the tree, hands linked. The wind brushed through their hair. Anya whispered, "This feels like a beginning." Rhea whispered back, "It is." They didn't kiss. They didn't rush. They just stayed. And for the first time in years, staying felt braver than running.